Do you want to
Right,
try it?
Well, yeah, that's pure tribal latte. Well, yeah, this song's gonna be about smoking talking. But you understand if we smoke talking, if you are loving this thing. Well, they're proper originalists. Fuck them. I'm a bit of the cause I'm a gangster. Gonna take a shot to fucking smoke. All you want to be is absolutely class. If you keep close, keep it low to you. La 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 la. I discovered nothing but the age of 4. I put it out my uncles on his kitchen floor. If we got blood with the clean, I was smoking for a long because I see he said, post pop food. It ended up like a dance stand. I don't want that. I said, Papa, you're a little toil. Get us a pipe into fucking fit oil because I'm done with the door to get off my face. I'm only 4 years old, but I know my place. I'm a gangster, a smoker, an absolute pure joker. Don't be faster to fucking smoker. All you want to be is absolutely class. If you keep close, keep it low to you. La 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 la. The Rwanda kept his rest and his foot legs and a couple of joint. I had to do our best. I said, yeah, Rwanda, couple off that. If you make anything, then I'll bring it fucking back. And now you're gonna be a beer pure tight. If I didn't get me caught, then there's gonna be a fight. We're gonna say, hey, get off me fucking case. So I spot the spot a root and really really stage. Another top big fucking if you want me trade. If it doesn't trade, that's the way it's gonna be. But I said, sorry, boys, fuck up in the spanner. You can have a blood, didn't tell you none. I said, well, you're on the sky, but I didn't with a phone because I want to get high, higher and higher. In the sky, we're gonna go pitch, then he started to cry. I said, yeah, Granda, what should I do? We're gonna say, no, I'm pure proud of you.
not as good as Buzzcock's first one, like, but it's a grower. Grows on you. You'll probably be singing that chorus later on. Bit more from Marmaid Buzzcocks as well later on. So, like I said, he's willing to share all his content. You do what you want with it, man. What you want with it. Are we doing anyways there, Monday? Yes. Ted, I'll just let you know, this is it's not down as a quiz, but you never know. Maybe later, but I hope you stay anyway, because you'll probably enjoy yourself there. I know for a fact tonight it's going to be a few belter people coming on the panel. And I know there's like a good vibe flying about. Probably all good tits up anyway, won't it, you know? But let me tell you, one sec. Yeah, I've just had 2 hours there. 2 hours there on Masters. Just in the chat, because I was driving. Well, I wasn't even adding in the chat. I was actually driving, so I was only texting when I had to stop at a shop. But absolutely brilliant, man. I could have listened to it all night. I sort of felt bad that my live was starting at 7:30 because you know, it was just like one of them. Dave Smithers was on. There's another lad from Middlesbrough on there, so obviously I was interested in that. But yeah, brilliant live that, like. Let's have a look who we've got in 2 secs. I'm still a bit flustered, right? 2 minutes before I hit that like button there, yeah. And you know, like I always like to be on time. 2 minutes before, I always do it. I set up StreamYard on my phone because it's easier to set the backgrounds and stuff. And then when I turned my phone off and went into StreamYard on my tablet, I had 2 of me on the screen, didn't it? And I couldn't get it off. So I did a big panic on. Yeah, so anyone who, I hope you haven't just come for a quiz, like, but it might be a little one later on. But tonight is just about just getting back to the old days, really. You know, where you just come on and see what happens, see who comes in the chat, see who wants to jump on. I just haven't done one for ages, you know, being caught up in these quizzes, haven't I? Plus, I'm at work all weekend, so I had to get this one in, like, to be honest. Yes, it was in the outside, right? I can have a little look at the chat now. No Lou Don's in there. I think she's having an early night. Aldi's in there. The marine mammalist, anyone who doesn't know, but I think everyone knows now. He talks to sea lions all day and stinks of mackerel. Slim Reaper's in there. My old mate Slim there. You'll notice Slim's green because he was the first member. And I'm not sure what it's called again. Is it Lunar or something like that? Honest, what carry on he had setting their memberships up. But Slim, legend, mate, number one member. Closely followed by, I'm not sure if she's in, it's Kira M. She's number 2. But yeah, you can join now, people. It's like, because I am going to up my game a little bit, you know what I mean? Oh, she is in. She was second in, yes. That's fitting, that, isn't it? Slim was the first one in tonight, and Kira was the second. Get up there. Can't say any fairer than that, can you? You know what I mean? Can't say any fairer than that. Wilson, Ted's in, yes, Ted. Ted, there was a lad from Borough on there, Jamie. I'm not sure if, I think he might pop in here tonight. So we'll quiz him. He seems like a nice lad. Just been in Masters there. So we'll see what happens there, mate. Amanda, how are you doing, Amanda? You know, if you're still in here a bit later, I remember we'll discuss something that I've been thinking about the last few days. Some things have been making me think, but I'll tell you a bit later. Smithers, sure Smithers will be joining us. I know he's in a good mood tonight. That's not very often he's like that. Fact, yes, mate. Getting you back, son. Coming back. Well, you never really went away. But you know, mate, I take notice, you know what I mean? Can't help it. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, like, I'm not sure who else is there. Yeah, I might have to put my glasses on, you know. I'll tell you what, I'll be totally honest with you, right? You know what? I feel totally bare because I've had a shave. I feel like, I feel naked. You know what I mean? Yes, Peggy, how you doing, Pegs? I hope you're all right there, mate. Oh, I don't know. Peggy's having a bit of a time at the minute, you know. So Peggy always gets dragged into it somehow. But she's always been our mate over here, you know, Peggy. Northern King, get in there, mate. Northern King reads the comments on his videos, people. 100% he reads them. He doesn't just give you all the love art, you know, flies through them. He reads them because I put on mine. You better be in my live at 7:30 tonight. And look, here he is. He's probably fuck off now, like. Yeah, so what was I going to be really honest about there? Oh yes, that I feel a bit naked, yeah. So these are the glasses that you used to, right? So you still feel dead naked there, and I feel dead bright as well. I don't know, like. Tell you what, I don't like it. I don't like the clean shave. I know Louise does, yeah. I know Louise does. We We'll get back to that in a minute. Let me stick this link up, see if anyone's in. So if you get a few people on your panel, you know, you get to have a little rest, don't you? I never get to have a little rest. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's this screen. I've got it set too bright. It's making us like a little bit paranoid, to be honest. Well, I'll just get away with these glasses tonight, I think. I'll show you my new ones later on, but you'd probably laughed your head off them. So you didn't mean to do that. You know, we'll try and read this chat a bit now, see who's giving us lip. See what I mean? Mrs. Moon, she loves it, Spoon, but what do you do? Yes, mate. Here we go, lads. This is how you get it off to.
How are you, sir? You're good,
Chris,
man.
mate. Chris.
I hope you're well.
I've been feeling for you the last few days, mate, you know. I was like, come on, Chris. You know, after the other night, mate, and you're getting dragged into shit again, mate. Get out of it, aren't you?
I'm trying my best, man, to white buff it, man, but it's hard work, isn't it? It's hard work, mate. That is what it is.
Yeah, but you know what I can tell tonight after that live you've just done there, mate? I bet you didn't want that to end. That was quality, that, wasn't it? You had a good few guests on.
I was enjoying people speaking truth and because we're on in our own journeys. Do you know what I mean? We've not got it worked out, mate. Nobody's got it worked out, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the things. So it was good to see. It was refreshing. You know what I mean? It's refreshing to see the boy Jamie Dixon. Respect, Jamie.
Is it Jamie Dixon? Right. I know Jamie from the chats, but I didn't realise it was him, Chris. I thought it's too much of a coincidence.
I thought I'll let him on, and then and what a gentleman, what a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? And best of luck.
You know what it is, Chris? He normally shows his face, right? He's been on Expo. I know everyone who comes in from Middlesbrough, but I've never talked to him in a chat, and I didn't even put two and two together there. When I seen the Jamie until I got home, and I thought, I bet it's Jamie Dixon. Yeah.
He's a good lad. He's a really nice man, and he's in the right place. You can tell he's going to smash it, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope he comes in here.
Aye. I think he said he was going to jump on.
I could tell you were relaxed though, Chris, tonight. You could just tell, and you know what, mate? I was driving as well, right? And like I had the phone on, like in me dash well thing, but I could just tell even by the way you were that you were proper calm, and like that was the best.
See the real me. That's the real me. Half the time, that's me putting I'm putting a character on, having a laugh, and you know what I mean, making people laugh. That's what I've always been. The real me's I'm actually quite a deep person. Do you know what I mean? The real me's like that. Do you know what I mean? I want to hear other people's stories. I want to hear their experiences. I want to see, because I want to say to myself, maybe I can take something for that and help myself and my recovery. Do you know what I mean? And anything. It doesn't even be recovery. It could be anything. It could be anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That's the other thing about you.
I was going to ask you, how's your abscess?
Oh, you know what, mate? You know what? It lasted. I was in pain for about a week, right? And at the worst point, Chris, I hate the dentist. I know you hate the dentist, don't you? So for the worst point, imagine when you look out, right? You can't see your top of your cheek, can you? No. You can't see them out your eye, right? But this cheek was that swollen.
It closed up, bro. See mine, right? Mine's is right at the back, and it's a wisdom tooth, and I was dodging it. And I went to the dentist. They said, we'll have to give you antibiotics. Fair enough. I thought, right, well, I knew that anyway. I knew it was abscessed myself, because I was using salt water and tried to do it myself, but it doesn't work. So they gave me the antibiotics. I went back. It cleared it up, and I thought that day they were going to rip it out, but no. they said, no, you need to come back. And then I went downstairs and I thought, right, well, I'll be back in the next couple of days. They'll do it in 4 weeks. I'm still waiting. So I've got to sit in agony for 4 weeks before they rip it out. And then I phoned them up and I said, can you just get me in and rip it out now? And they says, no, it's just because there's a waiting list. And I'm thinking, see, if I had the money, that wouldn't be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But, I mean, I'm still in agony every day, mate. So I'm sitting for the next 4 weeks, well, 3 weeks now. But I've got
Chris, you know what you do? You know what you do? I don't know if this is the same in Scotland, right? But in England, when you book an appointment like you do now, it costs you a fortune. It puts people off going, right, doesn't it? But Louise told me the other week, she said, if you go to an emergency out of hours one, right, no matter whatever's wrong with you, no matter what treatment they give you, it's one price, £25.
Is it? I don't
so
know.
If you need a tooth, if your tooth needs to come out, Chris, and you know it is, you go to the emergency one, you pay £25, and they've got to take it out for you for £25.
Right, aye.
I don't know.
I was actually thinking about getting it myself, but it's a back one, it's a wisdom tooth, and you know how big they are. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a big baddie in it. It's going to be one of the big numbers, man. Oh, mate. A big saber tooth. I'm dreading it, mate.
Yeah, now worse than that, but yeah.
Was yours a wisdom?
No, it was on the top, man. Just right on the gum. I don't know. So I think it was more that abscess than on my tooth. I don't think it had anything to do with my teeth in the end.
Oh, was it no? Right,
I think it was my gum. But it was affecting me.
You know, it's probably is. Do you know, I've noticed the dentist gets more busier after Christmas. It's because of all the sweets, you know what I mean? All the shit over Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's when my teeth got worse, eating shit, do you know what I mean? You always eat, don't you?
Yeah, good man. So who else was on yours? I've just had 2 palm bombs in the back there. Honestly. Yeah. Well, you know what, Chris? I've touched wood, right? I haven't had one yet. But I'm like Daryl now. I know I won't just let anyone on, but there's 2 of them in the back there with videos on. One was coming in as Raver Lindsay, and the other one was Monk.
Ah, that's what they're going to try and do then. Sorry to swear, man, but
it's mad, isn't it? Oh, you're all right, Chris, man. I'm going to have a fag here, right, mate? Just turn this off.
Aye, same, mate. I know.
Chris, who's been doing all your artwork for you? For your avatar?
Really, but see, like I've been on the net for years, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's all pictures that I've been in the past. No, but Woo made, see the DJ Cyrus one that I'm showing you now.
Yeah.
That was Woo. She's brilliant, isn't it, man? She makes good avatars, you know. But I had like pictures like I used for my Facebook and then I brought it over to YouTube because I was on your Facebook for years. You know what I mean? Just my friends, family. You know what I mean? And so I thought, why not, man? I've got all that on my Facebook, so bring it over here and put it up on YouTube. Why not? Do you know what I mean? I'm an open book anyway. I'm getting nothing to hide, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what else, Chris? I was impressed today because of you've started like sharing things on your screen, haven't you? You know, bringing clips on and stuff. That's what I need to learn to do. I can't do it. How do you do it? It's easy.
See, what you have to do is you need to use a laptop because what I found is, see, when I've been using an iPad or a phone or some sort of small device, you don't get the full features. You have to use some sort of laptop or maybe like a PC or a desktop, and you'll see all the features, and they're all on the right hand side. You can load them up on the right hand side. It's actually quite simple when you get using it, but it's just working out. It's like anything. It's trial and error, you know. It's trial and error, mate. But
Banter's started one up, hasn't he? 100% Banter, and he's good
at that. He's good at his technology.
Yeah, he's bringing all sorts in, isn't he? And changing the screens and everything. And
brilliant. And do you know the fascinating thing about Banter's? See what he's using, the actual. All right, my man. There he is. Here's the book, Jay.
All right.
My friend.
we done mine too, so she did. She's got an
Yeah,
art
big
couple
up.
for me. She's brilliant with
Big up,
artwork,
lad.
isn't she?
You haven't been on for a while, son. You haven't been on for a while, mate.
No, bro, I've been up. I've been up all night. I'm learning how to make these videos. No, the expert is Woo. Like, you can't give it away. The expert artist is Woo.
You know what? There's only if you learn how to do videos right, then that will push me, Jay, because I should have known how to do it by now. But if you can do it, I can do it.
I have just a couple at a time, mate. I'm going to try to do my first stream Friday because Woo explained it all to me. I'd see between Woo and Vonda, the two of them know a lot about is Mike okay? Computers and all. So they do, don't they? They're good at it, don't they?
Chris, have you dabbled in the cropping videos and doing memes and all that? Have you done your own videos?
In my own videos, I put a couple of videos up.
You know the ones like what Coggo's doing, yeah?
What happened was, it's actually, I've just followed it on for, like, see on my, in fact, see when I get into my cupboard, see my my Windows computer that I've got in my cupboard, it's full of nice avatars, nice pictures, stuff I can put in, make it more interesting, make it more appealing, catching your eye. That's what it's all about, I think, isn't it? It's to get people to catch your eye.
Definitely, isn't it?
Definitely. Putting a wee bit of effort in it. I like the middles, bro. Pick up the middles, bro.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You know what? That's the first thing I've done on this tablet. I've got loads downloaded, loads of pictures off Google, and I've got them all ready to change.
Cool,
so I'm
mate.
getting there. You know what I mean? I'm getting there.
You can draw your own, man. You can draw your own. You can draw your own one. That's it. Hang on for me. We drew them.
Darryl,
drew
pick up
one.
Darryl. I love you, Darryl.
Me. All right, Darryl, my man. How are you, brother?
Darryl will be on job. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've been staying away because I didn't want to bring the hassle and all that. I didn't want to bring because I know you've got a lovely channel. You know what I mean? You keep it clean and tidy, and you don't want all the back and forth bullshit. You know what I mean?
You know what, Chris? This is the reason why I wanted you to come on. I was hoping you'd come on tonight because it's been bugging me a little bit, you know, about you and Darryl and Chris.
These are my friends, mate. You know what I mean? I don't like
they got even a few cleavers. She was in an orchard in Belfast. There's a few. It's somebody under. It's definitely one of them. You know, no, Chris, what is? You know it yourself.
I'm still here. I'm just going to have a fag. But it's
making the names near enough the same, man, and then the porn bomb me. Is that what's happening?
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah. You've got to.
I know.
Yeah, you've got to be
fast. Do you?
Yeah, they can cause a lot of shit. These multiple accounts, you know what I mean? Just go in one chat and make a few comments, and everyone will make a big deal of it. It isn't even you, and it caused all that trouble.
Sure, look at your Nate. I was in Humble's chat, right? And I mean, I was called a child killer, a baby killer, a kill. I've shot 100 people. I'm a serial killer. I'm a woman beater. I couldn't even type for fuck's sake. No man.
So, Jay, why did you jump on there though? Why would you go on Humbles? What were you trying to get out of that?
Because Mark was on talking, and I was wondering where everybody had went to. I didn't know everybody was on band. He took it down too because he was proved wrong. Was on his channel arguing with him.
So did you just think had you been into a Humble Live before? Do you know what they're about, and do you know what it sort of means when you go in a Humble chat?
No, not really. Just about. But I just it was like
you've landed in the wrong place.
Who's Mike's that going? Somebody's Mike going.
Is that me?
Is it mine?
Mike,
Cheers, man. I think. I don't know.
Is it? Hang on. Is that better?
That's better, mate. Can you hear me?
Is that better now? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, lad. I think that. Oh no, it's still doing it.
Yeah. I had the
It's
problem.
you, mate. I'm mute. You fix it.
Right, so is it me? Don't think it is, you know. I've got nothing else open now.
Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Hello,
Uh,
112.
Jay, I think
Is
it's
it me?
you.
Is it me?
Right.
Oh man. Right, I'll jump off, get back on, right?
No, I think it's Jay. I think it's Jay. Who does everyone else think
Hold on,
it
let
is?
me try. I'll try it one more time. I hate when that happens. So it's bad when that happens. Is it me?
No, you're all right,
Uh,
mate.
Not now.
no, it's when a few people talk.
What about me? Is it me? Hello,
Right,
hello,
hang on.
hello, hello.
Right,
Me?
Raven. Don't.
Yeah.
It might be you, is it?
Right, I'll jump off and jump back on, right?
Right, go on, both of you.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, bruv.
All right, hang on. Oh, what's going on, man? Let me bring Jay back on. Jay.
Try my mate. Okay.
Oh, it's squeaking in your back.
What is it,
Squeaking
bro?
in the background. You've got a budgie in the background there, son.
Oh, that's the wee. Is it like the budgie or is it the wee dog? Like let's pause.
No, mate, it's a proper like a constant,
Will
like
it
a
jump
few
on there
budgies.
again now? On the nerd again, bro?
Yeah, I think
Aye.
you'll have to, Jay, because
Right, yeah. Okay.
it's bad enough trying to understand you without a budgie in the background, son.
I know, mate. I know, bro. Do you like the emoji before trying to jump on there again? If I
Love
can't
it,
get back
love
on,
it.
I'll sit. I might be in the chat, bro. All right, man.
All right, yeah, no worries.
All right, bro. Right, man. I'll be in the chat and jump back in. Right, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's like Chinese torture, isn't it? That you get Jay on. Well, your mind's already gone into overdrive, just like, and you want the subtitles and that anyway, and then you've got two budgies in the background. Fucking hell. And then I've had to boot two of the best guests that I've got, Ravers, who's in, like, you can tell he's in a good mood, and who doesn't want to talk to Raver? Who doesn't want to talk to Masters when he's in that mood, you know what I mean? That's it. That's about his best. And then you've got Jay, who's like, he's always wrecking Nebo. And I've been watching Jay, and I was interested there about the humble thing. Does anyone else or just me thinks that Jay wouldn't really fit in on one of Humble's panels? Never mind in the chat. I don't even go in the chat. You know, how many people in here now, right? Right, just give us a one if you would. If you would go on Humble's panel, stick a one in the chat. If you wouldn't, two. So one, if you would go on Humble's panel, if you think you'd have something or to like something where you would fit in, you know what I mean, a story or something, or would you just go on there for a bit of banter, you know? Oh, it's great when people react and start putting ones in the chat, like, I'll be honest. So who's saying what? Well, Jay wouldn't again, I don't think. He's at a 3. Peggy would. I think she already has, actually. I did hear that. I think I heard that one, yeah. Yeah, so Peggy would. Camel Toe wouldn't. Robert Lee wouldn't. Bristol Bomber wouldn't. Mouse Charger wouldn't. Wow. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Northern King would, although that would be, tell you what, I've been on the cesspit. I've been watching the cesspit before when not even me. No, it won't have been the cesspit, but I can remember, you know, when you see somebody in the chat and you talk to them for months and you know them and that, you know that they never go on panels. So can you imagine that this is the Northern King, yeah? So I'm just watching some channel and it might have been the pod refs back in the day. And was Ashstring. I never liked Ashstring, like, for whatever reason. I never liked him. And I knew the Northern King didn't like him, but I didn't know how bad until he popped up on the pod refs panel. And then the pod ref brought a guest on. It was only the Northern King. And, you know, when you're in total shock, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, but that's because I think Mouse Charger's first panel was Podrefs, if I'm not wrong, because I remember it. Somebody had pissed them off on the panel, and it was Mouse Charger. I think it might have been one of the Glasgow sisters, Alicia, and it pissed all the chat off really bad. But it pissed two people off that much, one being Mouse Charger, the chat who actually go on the panel for the first time ever. And I remember it, she was only on for about a minute. And it was to have a go at somebody. So when she made a point, she went off. And the next one on was Alicia, who's never been on a panel before. And you could just say, I can't remember who pissed them off there, probably can remember it. But it got the back up that much. We fought two people, but now look, Mouse has been on most panels, you know, and I know she goes on panels, not in this community, and I know she really enjoys them as well. But yeah, I was in. You know, we can talk about this later on, but I've been in a few like brilliant lives this week, like top quality, you know what I mean? And they're both for different reasons. Like, but the first one I had this week was Flavors. I've been in Flavors, been watching Flavors quite a lot this week. He's been doing a few like late night ones, you know. And for whatever reason, because I've been awake at daft o'clock, and I've ended up in Flavors. But one of the nights, Mouse Charger was on the panel, and there was only about 20 people in, but the chat was just flying, and Flavors was like, you see the different side of Flavors, you know. A side that I know, so I know Flavors, like I've learned more about him every day, but he sat there, and he sat there with Mouse Charger for a good hour. I think he was actually laid in bed. He was laid in bed, and when we were all chatting for like about an hour, the whole chat, and even when Mouse Charger came off, and everyone thought that I thought the lad was I thought Flavors was just going to end his life, but then somebody else jumped on. And anyway, Flavors got a second wind, and it just ended up being in the chat for like, it was still about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, what the hell? And even Flavors just like was totally ripping each other. Flavors was ripping me, and Ministry was in there. Even he was getting in on it. Tell you who else was getting in on it, right? You won't believe this, Scouser. So if he comes in here tonight, he'll tell you. The proper ripped me for like, it's a good 2 hours. I tell you who else, and I hope he comes in here. Trevor Biddle, Bidsy, right? That's what started it. Bidsy came in Flavors' panel, Flavors' chat. I know Bidsy from back in the day, you know what I mean? But he's been in this chat a few hours, but he's proper sound as fuck, right? Proper sound, straight up guy, and you don't see much of him. But anyway, he turns up in Flavors' chat at 2 o'clock in the morning, yeah. And I was like, get in there, Bidsy. The Flavors just like didn't know who he was, so Flavors was going, who's this fucking Bidsy? Who's doing the Bidsy shout? And anyway, that set his chat off, right? And it was like Graham Simpson, he was the instigator. It was Graham Simpson. He was the instigator.
Right. Tell you what, never ever ever have a bad word to say about how long Jay fucking East Belfast speaks after that fucking 10 minutes. That you just done there, lad.
Yes. My
Lad, I thought you were never going to stop, lad.
when was that? You there?
What the fuck, fly, lad? I actually
It's
thought
getting
he's actually forgetting that he's on YouTube. He's just speaking to his fucking missus or something. Because I was thinking, he's not reading the comments. He's just speaking normal. I'm like, what? Since you turned 50, fly, the glasses are being put on, mate, and the fucking comments aren't getting read, bro.
Trying to get a point on me. How are you, bro?
You know what it is? You know what it is? Got me in a good mood tonight because I told you when I come on. I said I'd just been on Masters. It's there listening.
And you just said, Mouse Roger, Mouse Roger. How are you, Mouse Roger?
It was the best 2 hours I've seen this week, and I've already said how good the lives have been this week. But that one was just right up there for them 2 hours.
What was the subject? Because you fell out with me last week.
Hola.
All right,
what was the subject, man?
Hola.
Man, what was the subject? Because you fell out with me.
There was a guy from Middlesbrough, Jamie Dixon, just turned up on his chat. Now, I know Jamie Dixon because he's from, I don't know him, but I know of him in chats. And I've seen him on a few panels. But he was having this really intense talk with Masters about coming off methadone and stuff. And then Dave Smithers was asking for the link. And he let him on, and that was it. Dave was away because that was his type of chat, you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't watch it, nah.
Oh, didn't you see it now? Did you see it now?
One was
I mean, I unsubscribed when he fell out last week. I didn't see it. So then
well, with the avatar in the right corner there with the old butter, mate, the smuggies.
Do you like that? Do you like my new avatar?
No, what?
No, not yours, Jay. Not even Jay butts in about fucking. You're not a smuggy, lad. Smuggy means you're from Middlesbrough. Even Jay butts in. You know what? Yeah. Them mushrooms, you might as well call them fucking smuggies.
I'm not I couldn't get any of that.
No, what it is, right? Jay, Mouse is muted. Mouse, we haven't forgot about you, mate. Jay is got to be guest of the last 2 days on any panel. Don't get me wrong. He's the man who hasn't been panel.
It was on a mission. So it was on a top secret mission. Does that sound better?
When Jay goes live, yeah, you're talking about like 10-hour lives.
I'm learning.
Only like four people have spoke on the panel, but 11-hour live.
I think we'll break a record in the world. I reckon I could go from Friday on the mushrooms right through the Monday morning and then take 2 volumes and go to bed.
When you do a live, yeah, I reckon we'd actually go asleep while you're on the panel.
And then you can wake up again and then you'll have the earplugs in the morning.
Not like the host that goes to sleep. We'd actually wake back up and go, what did you say? And you'd probably still be speaking.
The Howard Stern show. Like, remember, Know Your Man, here you come, and the Howard Stern show, Archie, or you know who I'm talking about, Howard Stern, the American radio show, the Canadian.
Big up Jude in the chat. Big up
Jude.
He's a boss fella there.
Every 2 3 years.
Tell you what, he's been getting on.
Stay down to ball, yeah.
He
talks too much.
Lad, he's just, you know what? I'm always in this, you know, mate. He's just a sound fella, mate. And you know what, mate? He speaks from the heart as well.
So,
Jay, will you just like not speak for like 2 seconds, brother?
No, Darryl, Jay just come out with the best comment of the year, right? The best comment of the year.
Just bypass them and sort that.
No, he still speaks over your fly, honestly. No matter what, lads, honestly.
No, it was a comment on
Look, he's still speaking now. Jay, will you just speak like for 2 seconds, lads?
Forgot what I was going to say there.
The comment.
No, somebody.
Oh my God, Jay.
And Jay said, "Oh, they're okay, but they talk too much." Who? So who talks more than you, Jay? I want to know.
Jude talks and you people there. Jude won't let me on the panel.
Yes,
not on the panel. He just does his own like type YouTube thing. Talks to people.
Do you know what the my thing is? I've just got to be honest. Jay's sound as fuck, unbelievable fella. He just speaks a bit too much, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You're seeing me.
That's
Thank
all.
you,
Not a bad thing. I don't dislike it. You
No,
just
no,
like
man.
it out, like.
No,
Even
don't
Mouse
think
has got to
about it.
mute
I've been
yourself.
watching your channel,
My,
yeah,
my
the
fucking beautiful mouse can't even get a word in with you, lad.
No.
You're asking the question. You're like
That's
It's
not
well
bad.
done.
That's not bad.
bad.
Jay, have you sorted out your door yet?
Oh, that's all fixed, mouse charger. Oh, I love you.
Prove it. We want evidence.
I can't do that in the street. You can't do that in the street. Mouse charger's
Which
hanging
dog
up.
you been getting?
What's
Have you been getting back dog?
what's the trap house you talking about? I've got 5 trap houses banging at the minute. I'm raking it
I
up.
don't know.
Oh,
I actually don't even know. You know, I don't even know.
I just make them up as I
Yeah.
go along.
Have you been getting your back door fixed, Jay? Is that what you said about?
Oh, is that what she's talking about? Oh, the dog boy.
Well, that's what I mean, Jay. You speak that much, lad. You know, don't even listen.
Oh, great. Sorry, mouse, mouse.
No, you're all right. You can't hear it because the door's too loud. That's the only reason.
Oh, get in there. Yes, you were talking riddles, sir. For fuck's sake. Yes. Yes.
Don't analyse too much. It's just simple.
Tim must be in the back, you know, like.
I thought you meant
Tim must be in the back.
Doral, you should have even. She means my back door. Because every time I was on live last week, Mouse was on live.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And the door was squeaking.
I
I fixed it.
Yay! Well done.
Oh,
yeah, well done.
Just
trying to.
yeah.
Was that the budgies we're on about? Are we on about the budgies now?
No, I didn't even know you had budgies.
So what was you saying about that? What just before the come on fly? What you saying about people were speaking about you? What?
About what?
You were saying about Jay. Please,
no, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, Tim Smith's in the background.
I can't see him. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, mate. Is that good?
And I'm sorry, dog, because I was reading comments or when I was talking to the
evening.
Reading them out.
How long have you been there, Tim?
Too much this, that, yeah. Wow.
Just that as well.
Where's this, Dad? Slobber. I'm looking at this, Dad.
Just that, you know what I mean? Just that's,
What's you talking? Did you read the comments, don't it?
Just that, I listened to a good few hours of Just That and Chris the Brick this week, and it was class.
Yeah.
Listening to them. I think Just That was trying to sort him a job out or something. You know, working offshore or something like that. You know.
Tim, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah, I had to end mine. Yeah, I had to end mine. Oh, my keeps freezing. I just had enough.
Do you know what, Tim? Because I haven't bothered coming on. Obviously, yesterday I was drained and everything, and I just thought, right, today, and obviously I've taken another day off work, which I never ever do. And I thought, oh look, Tim. So I thought, go on then, I'll go on it. And I thought, oh well, there's no quiz. And then apparently I don't know, something was freezing, weren't it? And then when you said, well, Blimey's got alive, so I thought, do you know what? I will do. Keep my mind going. I'm not in that emotional state at the moment. Just let me get it out of the way. So I went up yesterday, 2:55 p.m, kissed me dad.
Sorry, mate. Get cut off. Sorry, Mouse.
And,
on you go.
Yeah, and what I said was, Dad, remember the tune by Tina Turner, Simply the Best. And do you know what? He opened up his eyes, not like he was in and out of consciousness. He gave a little smile. He sort of looked at me and he said my nickname to me. And do you know what? 5 to 3, because my time slot was 2 till 3. And I want to keep that memory now. So travel back. Yeah,
Doesn't know
travel
what
back.
this is. Very good.
Travel back, and then I got a call 9:30 this morning, and I was a bit, but yeah, so he's still stable. He's fighting because he was meant to have gone, bless me dad, by now, but he's still doing it. And
Sorry, I didn't know you were talking about
so
that.
it's no, it's all right. The other day, because I was so stressed yesterday, on top of that, saying goodbye to my dad, which I will process, but then I had to go to my mum's house. My brother come up as well, doing the carpet, uplifting the carpet, taking everything. So it was a massive day. I Stokes it was a huge. I was just absolutely drained.
Just to let you know, Mouse. Yeah, simply the best. I know it sounds. It's. Yeah, that was the song I picked for my mum for the funeral. To be honed,
it wasn't. The best, was it? Do you know what? Well, I've always done that.
Back, I always say that.
You know what? I used to do DVDs, right? Back in the day, I used to do DVDs. You know, like in whatever Part Life, and then put background music on and make it to people and stuff like that. But there was a Father's Day. And I just did it with him, and it was just photos and that. Remember, the technology isn't how it was now. But it was brilliant. So that's my last thought. So that is my last thought yesterday. And even though I know my family are going to keep going up, the local family that my dad married into, that's what I'm keeping in my head. Now I know it's gonna proper thing it, and I've got knots in my stomach, but this is how I'm gonna deal with it. So I don't know whether I'll start crying my bloody eyes out again, really heavy and stuff. But that's how I'm gonna think to your dad.
Well, Mouse, we'll be here for you no matter what. Every step of the way, we'll be here for you to have a show to cry and whatever else. You know that,
Thank you.
So,
Mouse, it'll come to you when you're ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely ready. It'll come to you.
Yeah.
You know,
and I know people have experienced it, obviously, and it is part of life. I know that, but it's so personal, isn't it? It's like somebody else loses somebody quite close. You don't know them, so you're not going through it, are you? As such.
No.
With clients, and I've had it with family as well. So it will come to you.
Yeah,
that's why I've just ended my job, wasn't it, Mouse? That's why I've just ended my job with working for the solicitors before Christmas.
Yeah, because
and the mad thing was, and I was doing too many fatalities every day. And my dad, when I got the job in February, and I got the job in February. Jay, just honestly, Jay.
I just can't believe that took the job, mate, taking that job. After your father, reading through files and all, did you like shit like that?
Jay, just let him finish his story, mate. Just 2 minutes long, Darryl. Finish that, mate.
No, just literally. Just going off on that point regards to and it's tough regards to. So I was made up. Obviously, I was like working for the solicitors. Now I'd only worked for like a claims company for 12 years beforehand. So it's not like a solicitors. Now, when we entered our company, we only entered it because car accidents, you have to have more damage had to be to the vehicle. So it entered it all in like where you couldn't really claim for car accidents. So what happened was I'd only applied then, to get a job straight away. And this solicitors see my thing on Indeed. Now the solicitors were only advertising for an admin job. When they've seen my CV, they've rang me and said, listen, we've only been going our solicitors for 4 years. We was only advertising for admin, which we've already got now. But we'd like to have a chat with you. I said to them, listen, I said, I've already sorted this job. I've done about 20 Zooms with this other company. So I had this phone call on so I've already done all the Zooms with this company. I'm starting on the Monday. I had this phone call, 017 number rang me twice, and I thought, well, and then I thought, if they ring back, whatever. They rang back, and I told them the ins and outs. Said, now that the claims game is done and dusted with car accidents. They said, no, we're the biggest company in Europe. We work for motorcycle accidents, which is totally different. This is the solicitors. Yeah. I went, oh, you solicitors? They went, yeah. I went, so I'll be working for the solicitors. Told them the package when I was getting off this job. I said, listen, I've got a job on Monday. I'm starting this on the Thursday. They said, do me a favour. Have a Zoom call tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then we'll have a chat. At the Zoom call, obviously offered me this, obviously bigger package, working for the solicitors. And it was only in regards to because I was good at my job type thing. It's my own fault, really. My own fault being too fucking confident.
Yeah, I know.
He said to me months ago, if a fatality comes through, would you deal with it? I went, yeah, not a problem.
But you did for a while, didn't you?
Oh, mate, I didn't know it was going to be 4 or 5 fatalities. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be 4 or 5 fatalities a day while I'm still grieving over me dad. And it was just
that's what I mean. You were dealing with it. You were dealing with it though for quite a while before you thought, "Oh, fuck this, I've had enough."
Day in, day out.
And did it affect you at the start, or just after?
No, at first it was all about obviously just being the best in the company, and then it's a case of because I wasn't the best, I was the best, and I always will be. Anything I do, I will be the best. But
right, so by being the best,
being
the best. At that, are you saying that you just didn't let anything bother you that you're listening to on the phone?
Being the best, yeah. They were put on because I could handle it more than anyone as staff. Because with regards to anyone else, they would literally they'd take an hour and 10 minutes for the phone call. Because I literally been through it all myself, I just give the best advice possible without going round the bush. And but once I got off, the more calls you've ended, the more calls are coming through. So the staff could be on. I could do 2 fatalities in the space of them doing one. That's just someone just in hospital over a bad knee. So the downside was being good at my job backfired because I got more fucking calls.
Yeah.
Aye, mate.
Stokesy,
to be honest.
One sec, Stokesy, so this is the first time you've been on here, right? Did you come on, did Mouse Charger bring you on? Did you want to talk to Mouse? Is that what brought you on?
No, I'm just curious about the conversation.
Oh, brilliant, because you've been a name that's been in loads of chats this week, and I was buzzing when you came on the panel there, because I've never, well, you haven't been on this panel before. But
I'm just
yeah.
I think it's good.
Stokes's boss. Stokes's brilliant, mate.
Seeing people on other channels that you feel comfortable with or chatting to, or watching and stuff like that. I think
I'm more comfortable with the chats that I go in. There's only a few I go in.
I've got to admit as well, Stokesy, ever since I've when I've noticed in regards to the chats over the months, I've got to give you credit. I've got to give you credit. You're so positive. You've got so much energy in the chat. Hats off to you. I've really when you say hi you back to me, and it's nice to say hi back to you because I've watched you in regards to comments and all the different panels, whatever else, and you are. It's been a pleasure to actually speak to you the last few weeks, to be honest.
Yeah, big up, Stokesy.
Oh, thank you.
I've seen her in chats, but I don't think I've seen you on panels before. But yeah, you've definitely been standing out this week in chats and stuff. Brilliant.
There's only been a couple of panels that I've been on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
even
better.
So So,
Fly,
so
you change the background again, and then I notice in the right-hand corner you've got your Middlesbrough.
I'm getting good now.
So yeah, do you know?
I got my Middlesbrough.
Oh, sorry. Didn't you change your avatar, Fly? And it looked like mountains.
Oh, I've been messing about this week. Like, yeah, I liked it. I liked it, right? Did anyone else notice my avatar changed like last week? No one really said anything. No one really said anything.
I did. I did. Yeah.
Christmas. It looks like as if it's a Christmas one, to be fair.
It was one of them, it was one of them crystal ball things where you shake it, you put it down and all the tinsel, all the stuff goes down. I can't remember what it's called.
What was it, mate? I don't see it, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
You'll get more people. You'll get more people.
Don't they?
More people in the chat and more people in the panel now, Fly, because they've bought into you, mate. Because you're just a top fella, mate, that just literally just does a live as like the time and effort to speak. And lad, you do lives, and your lives are unbelievable, lad. Not that I'm being biased because I speak to you more than anyone. But lad, I've always said, mate, it will grow. Doesn't matter if someone grows faster, you will still grow. But like, you'll still be the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what? There has been like just a good vibe about today. I don't even know where it all started, but it must have started on Masters' Live. And I know Dave, right? He isn't on the panel now. But Dave was in his element for 2 hours, right, Daryl? And Mouse, we all know Dave. He was in his element on Ravens. He was giving that Jamie Dixon. So it turns out, I know it.
Is Jay in the back? Jay might be in the back.
I didn't realise he's got his mic's fucked. I'm not being horrible, Jay, but honestly, I did have to take him off. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Jay.
Did anyone else notice? Did anyone else notice his mic though?
Yeah,
what I've noticed with Masters, which has been dead funny lately, he's so far away from his screen now. It's funny.
Oh, it's been brilliant. How more relaxed is he?
Honest to God, he's been about 1 million miles away from the screen. I've been laughing.
You know what, Darren?
I can't remember what it was. I've had today off to process the first stages of shit. And so I don't know what it was on. Whether I was watching yesterday's on somebody's and we was on and she giggled. And there was our Mr. Raver with his corner couch, moving cushions, and then he sat in the corner, crossed his legs. And we've never seen that before, have we? So it did make me chuckle, I must admit. I'm just
the same as everybody else, human. That's me showing you what I do, and that's me comfy in my house watching that.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was just nice viewing. And it's like pottering about. I went, oh, that's nice corner set up with all your things on it. And I thought, all right, yeah.
Like,
we look into my living room.
That's when you know he's relaxed. Next he'll be laid on his sofa with his legs crossed.
You know what I was thinking, fucking hell, Masters could like do a catapult to fucking change his avatar.
Oh man.
Honest to God.
Mate, you'll see it after I'll get a camera in my room next when I'm snoring. You'll hear me farting and rolling down my That's going a bit
I was thinking to myself, you know what, Masters, you can smoke wherever you want over there, lads. We don't even know what you're smoking. You're that far away, lads.
I know.
He just wanted, what it was, he just had his cleaning day, so he thought he could widen the camera lens, you know what I mean? Be a bit more of that.
How can I fit this big fat face in? I've got to widen the camera lens, mate.
Like a couple of hours before that, you wouldn't have recognised the place. It was a fucking mess, you know what I mean?
Oh, mate, right. I'm just getting a bit
that's what I mean. All you need to do now is just clean a little part. Just clean a little part of your flat, lads. And then we can only see the clean part, lad. You're that far away, lads. It's laughing.
Yeah, keeping up the appearances, mate. Keeping up the appearances.
Isn't it? Just keep the lens that far away. Is 90% of the flat might be untidy, but we can't see nothing, lad. So you live in a paradise to us, lad. You're that far away.
But you know what it is, right?
Mate,
You're gonna, if you get any further away, if you get any further away, you're going to have to put the zoom up like by 100 just to see him. You know what I mean?
No, he's that far away. You'd be using next door's Wi-Fi.
Aye, yeah, that's next, mate. Don't worry, man. It's costing too much money, mate.
No, I've just got to speak 2 seconds though, just on this point. 2 seconds. It's mad regards to what people need to know regards to myself now. I see on panels regards like Master, yourself, Chris, and all that. They say regards to obviously myself. Now, just because used on certain panels that like other people mightn't like on my channel, I've always been right down the middle. So if I've got a problem with someone, it's with them. Now, if anyone in my channel, they can go wherever they want. Now, if I've never got a problem with this person, but they go on loads of the channels that no one likes, but that person sound to me, I'm never gonna ever like go against that person. So people need to realize regards to that I've always been down the middle, where I don't care just because someone say, oh, but they go on that panel, whatever else. If they've done nothing to me, I don't give 2 fucks. So I'm doing my channel on my own lane. I've told you non-stop. So the whole point, I know it always gets me in shit non-stop because there's always a fucking back and forth in the chat because I've got loads of mods from all different fucking channels. So I'll take them the chin, but I'll never change my views. I'm not going to say to one person, that person's wrong, and so I'm going to go against that person. Nah, that person does jack shit to me. I'll only go against someone that go against me. So anyone
I don't want to bring trouble over.
That was something that I was warned about. I was warned about that. Don't go on channels that, you know, other people can see you. But
yeah, it's crazy.
Those other channels don't amuse me at all. They seem like shit stirrers.
Yeah.
They don't amuse me at all.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Anyone wants to have a go at each other on YouTube, whoever you want to have a go at, you should just go at each other. It shouldn't mean everyone else got to get involved or because we like you and you don't like them. Nah. If you want to go at someone on YouTube, that's their thing and not ours.
Yeah, I'm not against them whatsoever. I just want to have a laugh and you know, have a nice chat with people.
That's it.
And you know what, Stokesy, as I always say, Stokesy, we're not even asking for much, are we? All we're doing is come on YouTube to enjoy ourselves.
So, for example, Stokesy, we're on the same page, I think. If you go on a channel and you like the host and you like most of the people, but somebody, say, for example, comes on that panel that you do not like, you disagree so much with them, and you're like, ugh, you've just got to pull back and zip your mouse, haven't you? You can't walk away from that channel, can you? And that's how,
this point, right? What
just walk out.
Somebody's echoing in here. Sorry, guys, but can anyone else hear a bad echo there? Could you, Dan?
Stokesy, is it you?
I don't know, but it's sort of spoiling it. It's a really good chat, but I can just hear this echo in the background. Going away, you know. Stokesy, I'll just mute you for a sec.
Go on. Me, can you hear me?
Did anyone else notice that or not?
Hello, it's Space Charger.
Hello, it's Chris here. You hear me?
Hello.
You know what? I think it's not you, Tim. Go on, Daryl. Say it again.
What's happening?
I think it's you, Mouse. I think it might be you. Go on.
Hello, it's Space.
Oh, it's not you, Mouse. Not you.
It's gotta be you,
this is the point I was going to raise there, right?
Is it me? Is it me?
I don't even hear the echo that you're on about, though, you know.
No, it's crackling, isn't it?
This is the point I was going to raise in regards to what's happening.
I'll go back out, though, just in case, and I'll come back in. Don't worry.
You know what? It's really bad now. It's really bad every time.
Is it me? Is it me, mate?
No, just keep talking.
Everyone's getting craggly paranoid.
Stokesy. Let me bring Stokesy back.
dear.
Stokesy.
Hi.
Right. Look, just talk for a little bit. So, what were we saying? Let's have a look. Is it you?
Is that me, mate? Is it me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello,
No,
hello.
no, it's all right. It's
That's
actually all right now.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Can't work. No, it's crackling now.
Stokesy, I
Mouse.
think it's you, sweetheart. Being
No,
honest.
it's Mouse. It's Mouse. Where the hell's Mouse?
Mouse started running now.
In regards to what we were talking about there, if I can raise this point, what people have got to remember is it is the internet. You can say whatever you like on this, and you can turn it off. So when people want to spill it into real life, that's different. But if you can't just take a back and forth, then do you know what I mean? And this is a very small part of the internet at the same time, and a very small part of YouTube. So people really have to. That's why. See, if you actually seen some of my videos at the beginning, I used to say, "Why so serious? Why so serious?" If you actually look in my description, I play a character, and it says that in it. But see, when there's a serious issue and people want to talk, I'm all for that. I'm all for an open panel, people sharing their life experiences, whatever they're going through. I can listen. You know what I mean? I am a listener. At the same time, I am a sharer as well of my experiences. But we have to have some sort of respect, some sort of diplomacy, some sort of when people start calling you rumblings and bacon. I draw the line there, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was see, that's my whole argument a couple of weeks ago was that nobody's going to call me that N-word. Nobody's going to call me that wrong and without me sticking up for myself. No way, man, is that happening. When I could make their life difficult for them, and I'm not. I don't want to do that. But if you force my hand, I'm going to do it. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of the things, isn't it? It's just hopefully we can find some sort of ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, yeah. Just enjoying whenever join in now. I think it was Tim's mic. Tim, I've got you in the back there, and you were muted. But that was doing me head in because I was trying to listen to the conversation. Yeah. But it was really bad. It was spoiling it. I don't know. Yes, Stokesy, it's all yours for a sec. So, what other channels have I seen you in, Stokesy?
Yeah.
Oh, not much really. Really? I'm listening to Monk and Tim and you and Armchair Arthur.
Brilliant Arthur, isn't he?
Oh, he's brilliant. He's a class act, man. He's a good character.
Yeah, we go in his chats because he's only done a few. That was his first live. Were you in there last night, Stokesy?
No, not last night. I was around Jim's last night.
It's your mic, Stokesy. A wee bit honester down, innit? You hear it there?
Is it?
Say again?
Right, if you go off, Stokesy, will you come back on, yeah? I'll stick the link out straight away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to get it sorted. Need to get this.
It's frustrating, isn't it, when that happens?
Yeah, mate. Especially like
in mid conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's one of them. When the chat's flowing and that, and you're trying to, it's doing it again.
No. Do you know what I noticed?
Is it me? Is it me?
No, mate.
Might that be me?
Do I sound alright?
One of them.
Is it me, Trips? Put in the chat if it's me. Is it me? No, both sound okay. Oh, Mouse is saying both. We sound okay. It could. There's Triple B. How are you, Triple B? I hope you're good.
Right, did they say that sounded okay then?
Yeah, Mouse is saying we sound okay. Masters, you sound okay.
Stokesy, you want to come back on? Bring your camera, turn your camera off. I keep forgetting to tell people that.
I know, I've done it myself.
Yeah, it's that type of thing, that's one thing you've got to remember. Because not everybody shows the faces. Shows the face, you know what I mean?
Does sound okay?
Hello, Stokesy, can you talk?
Does sound okay? No echoing.
Oh, no. Is that her? Is that her?
Aye, there's a wee crackle there. Just a crackle. Have you charged your phone? Is your phone charged up, darling?
My phone's on charge, yeah.
Right.
God, that's why I
Try
still
close
see.
down. See all the back. See all the back. See like anything running in the back. Press your.
How about that? Does that sound better?
No, if you stop charging it, I think that might. Why if you pull the charger out there?
It's frustrating when you actually want to hear someone when they're saying as well. Like.
I do that, like, you know, when your phone, you've got your phone, like if you're on StreamYard, you've got to have it on charge, really. Proper drain your battery. Are you there, so?
How about that?
Oh no, it's bad. Bad is that bad, Chris?
Really?
Yeah,
I've just
still crackling a wee bit.
I just take my iPad off charge.
Yeah.
And I'm using my iPad.
That's what I'm using as well. Maybe
I
try.
don't know what it is. Don't know what it is, but it's really cracking. Did you go right off the backstage there, Snooksy?
Hang on, I'll jump off and jump back on.
And come back in. Did you come back in on another link, or did I just bring you back on?
No, you brought me back on.
Right.
Do you want to try it again?
You need to log. You need to go out of the back and then log in again off another link. Sure, that's what it is.
Okay, put a link back in, and I'll and come back on.
100%. Yeah. Oh, I need to get it sorted. I know what it's like, man. When you you've got a good lag going, right? There's nothing worse than fucking crackling. Nothing worse, and that was doing me head in for ages. Let's bring Masters.
Hi, yo, man. Is that any better? Does that sound better with me?
That sounds all right to me. Yeah, it does sound all right to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound looking clear as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's not.
Oh, there's Incognito.
Cogo.
Incog.
I was in the show backstage. It's definitely me. It's the real Cogo.
Yo. Got a bit of a headlamp going on there, Cogo.
Oh, Coggy, headlamp.
Can't be having that.
Fly's been doing brilliant this evening, and then you come along and.
No, he's testing me, Steve. Testing me. Come on, Cogo. I know.
Sorry, mate. No, fly me. Listen, if I'm not negative, I boost out. Would you like me to boost out?
No, you're that positive, right? There. Need a picture. I know you. I love your avatars anyway. So give me a good avatar. Come on.
Isn't Coggy's avatar better now? That has changed it.
Yeah, it's a bit better now, isn't it?
Coggy, if you can have it this evening, let's have a look at your little doggy. So cute.
Yeah, the dog will be fine, Cogo. Better than your headlamp, mate. Come on, the dog. We love the dog. Let's have a look. And I know,
Marcus,
I know you can do it.
Do you want to see him? Do you want to see him live?
No.
Yeah, man.
That'd be brilliant.
Oh, lad. Yeah, lad.
Hey.
Yeah, go on.
This is the only way we'll come to right because this be
pictures here. Oh yeah, come on, this is the one you got off Staffies, isn't it?
Look at your daddy, son. Yeah. Oh fuck, I missed it, but look, there he's here. Look, see him, go and get your dad. That's when he comes up to see you.
No.
Oh my god. So cute.
Aye, mate. Listen, I swear to God, Masters, right? I've had dogs over the years that have bred dogs. See him, and I know he's only about 15, 16 weeks old, but he's as bright as fuck.
Yeah.
It's a breed, mate.
That's a breed.
Cogo, I know you know that we've got an 18-month-old bully here, and I know yours is very similar to Yeti's, isn't it?
Aye.
Is it from the same litter? Was it from the same
guy?
Same family.
Was it? Oh, Staffies, yeah, Staffies.
Aye.
Nice.
Yeah, is that where you got it? Is that where you got it? Got him.
Aye.
Yeah, so it wasn't off the same litter as Yeti's dog, was it? Because have you had yours the same time as Yeti?
I think it was, mate. I think it was, bud.
Yeah, I'm thinking you got them at the same time, but nobody's realised that, you know.
Keep it in yeah, it's man. The YouTube family, innit?
Do you talk to Yeti, Cogo?
Here's another one. I'll plug the Bulging because honestly, see him and his missus, him that I bought the dog off, he knows who I'm talking about. Lovely people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kirsty and Butch, yeah.
Cog,
Yeah,
your sound sounds perfect now, so it does.
Oh, thanks very much for the compliment, mate. I've been waiting on that for fucking the past 50 odd years.
Brain damage, it's a naughty, frustrating.
Thank you very much, Masters. I take that kindly coming for you.
Is he still a headlamp, though? Is he still a headlamp, or?
Yeah. On the telly. Yeah,
Saw the
Coggy's
headlamp,
still a headlamp on the telly, my lappy, and my phone.
See, that's
Coggo, if you could do that, you'll make the show 30% better for me. If you just put that out.
Right, so right, listen, I'm going to put it out there. What would you need from me, or what would you like for me to make the show better? Turn the camera off.
No,
Sophie. Yo.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, Coggo.
You know what? Sorry, mate. No, I'm going to boost out and I'm going to sort this profile picture because I think that's what you're getting at. Do you want me to fix your profile pic?
Yeah, you should be able to do it now, though. No problem while you're on. You just click on your. How do you do it?
It's down at see the very smallest box on the actual screen. Just click on that, then go to
exchange avatar or something.
Aye. Edit
avatar.
Aye.
It took me ages to do it.
You know what, guys? No, fuck this. Look, my head's up my fucking bum here, right? I'll suss it. I'll come back on once I've fixed the dog's bollocks, right? The profile pic. Right, guys. Enjoy the play. Cheerio. Cheerio.
All right, fella.
People.
Yes.
We must have just got a quiet dog, us, right? Because we've got an 18-month-old, the same sort of breed, and she's only barked about 10 times in 18 months.
What breed is she?
A bully, XL bully.
Beautiful.
She's barked literally 10 times, I'm not kidding. And I've heard Coggo's dog bark, and they're like hell. And I was like, Jesus, man. Is that normal? Is that normal? Why is there an explanation?
Do you know what I found? See, when I had staffies, see the top breeds of staffies, usually they always cry. They always make that barking, that same sound. That's when you know they're top breeds, because anyone I've seen at top breeds, usually they always cry. They make this mad whining noise, and it is frustrating. But I've seen that in the dogs. But usually the top breeds are like that.
I absolutely love Staffy Bulls. I grew up with one. We named it Jed. Brilliant. Absolutely. Most loving dog. It was brought up in a family home. It did attack me, or tried to at one point when we moved, because we moved 3 times and stuff. But then I found out it attacked a Jack Russell. But I was a kid, so my parents wouldn't have told me. But other than that, it was lovely to me. It's like a little lass. Absolutely loved it. And then, somebody viciously opened up the back gate and Jed ran over the road, and that was it. But I remember watching my dad in his white Triumph he had, and he was crying his eyes out, and I've never seen my dad cry. Remember, I must have been, 13, 14? He went, "The dog's in the back. Do you want to see him?" Well, I started crying my eyes out, didn't I? And I'm going, no, like that.
Tomorrow,
and then now, by Kool and the Gang, the song Cherish for Love? That must have been on the same year or something. And that's what I remember of that. So, songs always remind you of certain events in your life, don't they? That's how powerful music is, isn't it?
Can I just refer to one of the comments? KRM, I'm going to unblock everyone. I'm going to unblock everyone tomorrow. So just let
Tim's in the back.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You should don't. No, it's hard, right? Can you tell anything by somebody's block list, by the size of it? What does that say to you?
I know.
Somebody's got like hundreds of people on the block list.
Do you know?
I can't dislike all of them.
I don't even know how to get them. There's 3 different block lists I've been told. Do you know? I don't even realise that. that I've
Chris,
all these people are coming out saying I've blocked them. I haven't blocked them, so I have to win tomorrow. I'm going to unblock everyone and get them off.
What I'm saying, right, is people just think getting blocked off a channel is quite a bit of a they must really dislike you, or there's something happened where you just do not want to talk to them anymore. Like, how does it get to that point? People just blocking people for nothing, you know what I mean?
No,
like
but at the same point, you know, it could be if you really was really into it and it meant that much to you. Blocking lists, it could be a mod, couldn't it? That's doing this. You just don't know, do you? So you're trying to host it, and then you'll have time the next day or whatever to look through it and stuff and analyse it. Depends what it's up to, or you can just go with the flow, or I don't know. There's no to be honest.
I don't have a problem on here with blocking. It's not a big thing on here at all. You know what I mean? I don't. Sadly, anyone of mine, you know.
I think we've always said fly, and I remember it well at the beginning. As mod, you need sort of rules, don't you? And without getting too serious, I know, you know, this isn't real life, this part, but so you need a rule as a mod. Whereas, so for example, on Daryl Adams, you don't block, you don't time out. So really, you're there just for putting out links, and that's what he said clearly.
That's what I would be aiming for.
No matter whether you want to block a certain person for saying something, or you know, he said don't time out, block. And I don't know on yours, Fly, what rules you have. You've got to have. You can't just have one or two mods and they decide because they're king and queen here. You've got it controlled, Fly, especially like with Luke.
Well, in regards to me, myself,
Louise is the one, like Louise runs this chat, you know what I mean? Like, so she takes loads of bother off me. Like, she does everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, and she does it in
it's controlled, though, isn't it? It's controlled.
To myself, when I first came on, I knew I was coming into a hostile place, so I had to show people that I'll be quick to block them if they want to start. But I'm going to unblock everyone, and if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But I'll be unblocking everyone, and it's a fresh start. So that's what I'm aiming for, and I mean that's what I'll be doing. So I'll give everybody a fresh start. Do you know what I mean? Because
you know what, all the big channels have all done that at some point. They've had to demod everyone. They've all had to do the Cesspit Expo. Has had to do it a few times. But what you'll notice is it doesn't take long, only a few lives maybe before he's got 100 mods again, or
you need to pull them
when you go in the chats. They give them away all night, every night, and they don't realise how many they've got.
And they don't realise, see, being an actual host and actually running a channel, they don't realise how stressful that is. So if you're getting, do you know what I mean? They don't realise that that's something you're not worrying about. You're actually just putting content out. So if you're the host, that's the last thing you want to worry about.
So he's the mod father.
No disrespect to the mods or anything. It's just it's something you don't want to be worried about if you're running that channel. You know what I mean?
Tim, so since you got, I don't know how many spanners you've got now, right? Fucking hundreds, right? But have you have definitely like lapsed off the mod thing, haven't you, over the last few months? You don't, because you've got your own lives and all that now, haven't you? So when you go in chats, do you still feel like you want a mod all the time?
No, I've had enough of it now.
Yeah, because when you go in chats, you just sort of automatically start sharing links and that, don't you?
Yeah, I will in certain on certain channels, but I've just had enough of it. I really have, like.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen you getting yourself into a pickle with them all as well. It's hard work at times, isn't it, mate?
You know, you can tell if you've got a good channel, right? If you ask a mod, like if I ask any of my mod, like Tim, you're a mod, right, from day one, do you worry about any of my chats? Do you have anything to worry about normally in my chat? Like
nothing at all.
Exactly. Mouse, you've been a mod, right? Like, did you never felt like that, did you? Where you were thinking, oh, fucking hell, not in here again, you know what I mean? So there's never
What,
much shit there.
on your panel?
On my chat or all the panels, never much shit,
because because the reason I say that is because your channel was growing, and you've kept it controlled, I think, anyway. And so you know what's what. You might come a late sometime, but you've got it controlled from the start. That's all I see as a watcher. So
and Stokes decided to join us today anyway for the first time, so
yay.
That's the biggest thing when somebody new comes in, right, and they feel like comfortable enough to even jump on the panel. It don't know, it says a lot, you know what I mean? It says a lot of me, because Daryl normally gets all the newbies.
I'm actually blushing.
He honestly usually nicked them off us. The amount of people I've groomed on here, right, in chats as a host, where I've got them at the point where they just might get them on the panel the next time. They don't jump on Daryl. They jump on fucking Daryl. Swear down.
Really? She's a good one.
Tim nearly had a heart attack one night on Daryl's when Pandeco jumped on a panel. You know Pandeco? He'd been my mate. No, he was one of my mates on YouTube since day one, right? And I could never imagine him jumping on a panel, but I thought, if he does, it'll be mine. It's fucking Daryl's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't back my thing out when he turned up.
Yeah. I was going to jump. I can't remember if it was yours or Daryl. I can't remember. I'm sure it was yours I jumped on first. I'm not. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you now, right? I am not 100% sure, but Daryl will fully claim that you jumped on his first. I think that's on his CV that you jumped on his panel first, but I have a doubt in that. I have a doubt.
I possibly could have, but I honestly can't remember, because I know I was going to jump on one night and then I didn't, and then it just went, but I can't remember. It might have been that. I don't know. You
know what? If there's anyone in the chat who wants to clarify that, who's got that much time on their hands, that can prove that Tim went a man before Daryl, you feel welcome to do it, because Daryl hangs on that. Well, he's always dropping it in, you know what I mean? Oh, Tim was first, I'm man.
It's hard because I happy medium.
Yeah,
well, you know what,
Tim? I always thought it was Daryl, but
Tim?
Hello.
You know what, mate? You beat me into bronze the other night on Armchair Arthur's. I wanted to be second and you jumped on just before.
I know, I just jumped off when you got on.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on. I tried to get on first, and I wanted to be his first one, right? No lie.
Yeah.
So, because he already changed it, if anyone noticed, he already changed his live. An hour he went an hour ahead. So I just got a notification and he'd already started. And I thought,
yeah, and I think he appreciated you when he was on there as well. Like when I jumped off, I was watching, and he did enjoy the conversation with you.
Did anyone else watch it? Right? Is that the way it come across? Because I've liked this.
I've got some amazing mods, you know what I mean? I really have, and they will
it was,
you know what I mean? But
did you watch it, Stubbs?
Yeah, I did.
Because Armchair Arthur's somebody who, he's got talent, that fella, right? I've seen every time he's been on YouTube, mainly on Daryl's. I have watched him and listened to him, and Daryl gets a bit more out of him than anyone else, you know what I mean? But oh man, what a bloke, honestly. And I only found out on his channel when I jumped on his panel with Tim Smith yesterday. And I spent about half an hour on that video Craig jumped on, just out of the blue. So I was on a panel with Armchair Arthur and Video Craig, who I've spoken to before, and it was absolutely buzzing. And yeah, Do you know what I mean, Tim? If they like Arthur, like I'd love to be associated with Arthur, you know, jump on his panel every time. So,
sorry, Moon. You know Tim J. Cotton in that? He was timed out apparently. I will check on that, Tim, for you.
Oh, come on. We don't need any of that. Tim's all right. Tim's been Tim done one of my quizzes.
No, somebody timed Tim out on mine earlier on the quiz. And I want to know who it was, look. And
sorry, mate. Yeah, I was going to say it. She'll go mad with me now.
Yeah, I will look into Tim, all right, mate?
Yeah, it must be a serious one. Tim, are they getting a bit more serious, like Tim on yours?
No, they'll never be serious on mine.
You know what, though, mate? Did you notice I was in yours right from the start of the day, like I was in the quiz. And I watched the whole hour of it, mate. You know what? I haven't been able to watch yours, Kim, right, for that long, right? You know, just to stay in and watch one from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like, which is a bit of a take for anyone, really. Like, but I watched all yours from start to finish today, mate. Proper good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Big G and Sean Wayne, they always got to jump on and say, better that Big G. Well, he's funny. Yeah. I like him.
Sean's amazing. Sean's a really nice fella, man. He's a really nice man.
Do you know both of them? Because everybody, each individual, we've all got our own individual characters, haven't we? So you just said there about Big G. He's sarky as hell. Sean, he's the same. But they're different, aren't they? You know what I mean? And it's that's why I like them. They're real. They're not like nasty. They're just, you know, and I like it.
The growing in confidence, and that's what shows through the growth, like the confidence of them. Like Sean Wayne. Now I know that I can claim this. I can claim that Sean made his debut on mine, right? Like, even if he had his camera on or off, he still jumped on my camera first. You know what I mean? I'm 100% sure of that.
Yeah, I'll second that. I'll second that.
Is that right? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah, right. Because I need to know, because of Daryl, you know, because he will bring it up at some point, and I'm going to clarify Tim this thing as well. I reckon it might be me. And that'll piss him right off.
I know, it's like we've just got to have respect for each other. And see my real friends respect my wishes, and if you know what I mean, and they'll say, "Oh, I don't like that person," but they'll respect my wishes. I'll say, "But I do like them." So does that mean you can't talk because I like that person? I don't think so. Yeah. A real friend will say, "Well, that's not going to come in between us." Do you know what I mean?
Wait, can I ask you something, mate? And it's only, you know, it's nothing. You know, when you're back and forward with these other channels, is there any sort of like moment you think, I got to stop this?
Yeah.
Man. And
you
know, the same with the other ones. You know, there's got to be some sort of like that's it. We've had enough. You know, and
there's been a few of them moments. There's been a few of them moments this week, 100%.
You've got to be able to back down in life. You can't keep on fighting all your life because it doesn't get you. Fighting all your life doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I mean? You have to be able to say, right, well, I was wrong. I'll take a back seat. Fair enough. Let's move on. Let's agree to disagree. And that's it.
It's not just you. You know, there's loads of people involved, and they get involved, and there's no need for other people to get involved, if you know what I mean. But, you know, it's what it is. And it'd be nice if everyone could get on. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, I got no problems with you, mate. I think you're a great guy, like, you know. So,
and yourself, you know, and yourself, mate.
Yeah, I'd agree. Tim, I'm going to call you Tom then, Tom Smith. I agree with you, Tim. You can't change a person's personality, can you? Chris, I'm talking to you. You can't change a personality, can you? And people have different sides. We all do, don't we? We all do. So when you go into a side that I don't like you, I decide not to watch, only because I just don't like it. But when you're like in this conversation mood, or your music mood, or do you know what I mean? I like those sides.
Yeah.
So
Mouse, see, coming from my sort of background, but I have to stick up for myself. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
can't.
absolutely, mate. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
And
I
maybe
understand
I'm
that.
coming across wrong, but I'm always sticking up for myself.
You're not coming across. You are not coming across wrong at all. At the beginning, I remember because you're on Daryl's festival where a lot of us saw you, and then you did your other stuff and blah blah blah. But that's been and gone now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So there's different sides to everyone. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
I enjoy that, and I choose to watch that. I don't choose to watch you when on a particular.
And do you know something? You're a lady. I wouldn't expect you to see that. And do you know something? I'm actually embarrassed because I don't want.
I ain't a lady, but I'm all woman.
No, but what I mean is you've got respect. You know what I mean? I can tell. You know what I mean? You were raised properly, and you know what I mean. I have respect for people who give me respect. But if they're going to be snide, and I'm going to have to be.
Yeah,
the old Glasgow comes out of me. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's one of them. Right, I don't like him. And I've done that, and Fly's even said that. I've even done it with you.
Yeah.
When you about the army. But it's moved on. It's not a bloody grudge. I think 2 weeks later I was on your live going, "Oh, you're all right, actually. I like you." It's always keeping it real, and but it's easy, isn't it, to get dragged in? It's like I was going to fuck off here for twice now. And the other day, obviously, when I'm sobbing my heart out with my dad, I thought, let me go through this process in the next 2 weeks because I don't know where. But tonight, I feel a bit, because family have seen my dad, and I'm, I did my last goodbye yesterday, and I've just got to wait for the phone call because this morning I was up at 7 as if I was going work. I didn't go in work, and I just had knots in my stomach, and I thought, oh God, so I watched this morning, watched all this instead of doing YouTube. And then I saw Tim, and then Tim went on Flies. That's how it gets you back into it, if you know what I mean.
Well, the other night, Mouse, I was one of them. I don't know if you know.
It's been brilliant live.
Yeah.
I was one of them, Mouse. Sorry, Sophie, 1 sec. I was one of them, Mouse, who was in Flavors' chat the other night.
Yeah, when I had, I wouldn't actually say. Can I just say though, Fly, that weren't a meltdown. It weren't a breakdown. It was the emotions that was going through.
Yeah.
It was straight away where literally your dad's gonna die.
Yeah, and you felt a lot better, didn't you?
Like, whoa.
Yeah, it was nothing bad really. That, like I say, I was in there right from start to finish, like Flavors that night. I just see
listen, but like from my experience, once I did all that and all my spiel and I got it all out, because I know I went on Daryl's, then Scouse and that, I'm aware of that. But then loads of because you're knackered, you've been crying all the time, you're drained, you've never seen your dad like that. And then I went to bed and I thought, right, okay, put his on again. I'll and I was like, it was still going on. And I thought, right, okay, I haven't been here for half an hour. So he's obviously, from me coming in, because he was going to bed, weren't he? So I haven't watched the end of when I went off to everything else.
Mouse, I think you know me. I think you know my character by now, don't you? I don't know, but I think you've got me. So
from YouTube, yeah, I reckon I do. Yeah. Well, saying you don't know, do you? But yeah,
I'm the exact same guy.
I've got 2 or 3 sides from you. So yeah.
You know all I can say. You know the best way I can put it, right, Chris? This is the best way I can put it, right? So I was there both the nights when Chris the Brick first turned up in our community, right? Me, Daryl, Chris the Brick. I can't remember who else was there. Zeus, maybe. No, with yourself. I don't think it was the same live, but you did go on Daryl's first with Kearney.
Yeah.
I was there that night. And what I said to Chris the other day, in his live is I said, I've known Chris from day one, and I think exactly the same as I did on that first day as I do now. It doesn't matter what he's done in between. That's how I think. That's what I think about him. It's the same with you, Masters. The same with you right now. I'm
the same guy. See what I'm just saying on this is the exact same. Everybody knows me, knows I'm like that. That's just me. You know what I mean?
Oh, fast.
Yeah, Stokesy, is that what? I don't know how long have you been on, Stokesy?
Sorry, Stokesy.
Jamie, one sec, mate. How long have you been on, Stokesy?
Thanks for having me on anyway. I love yous, man. I love yous all, man. I do. I'm a lover.
Yeah.
I'm not a girl.
No, you do. How long have you been on here, then, Stokesy? I've started joining panels and going to chats. Long time.
Not long, really. Couple of months.
So have you had time to do you analyze things a lot? Do you analyze the chat and panels?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. To what extent though? Like Louise does it a lot. Mrs. Moon.
No, I'm a care worker, so I try and watch when I can.
Yeah.
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 I'm a community care worker, so when I'm in the car, then I listen.
Yeah.
And as soon as I go to a client's house, I turn off.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Don't mix.
One sec, right, Jamie. Do you want to turn your camera?
This is a great chat we're having tonight. I like this.
Right, I'm going to bring a guy on now, right? Sorry to talk to you, Mouse. This guy, right? I'll bring him on now, yeah? Jamie Dixon, right?
Oh, that's my pal, right?
You're right, David.
That's my pal.
Hello, man. How are you doing? All right, man?
You good, son? Love you, man.
Yeah, love you too, kid.
Yeah,
just
man.
one sec. Can I just talk to Jamie straight, man to man here, right, Jamie?
Yeah, go on,
tonight,
mate.
I've seen you in other chats, right, for a long time. You've got a Borough. I know you're from Borough. You've got a Borough badge.
Yeah.
I've seen you on. You've been on the cesspit, I think. I've been on Expo.
Yeah, I've been on the cesspit. I've been on Expo. Yeah.
Yeah, but what are we doing? Neither's all right. Why? Because I've had the headphones in, man. I've just been talking to myself. King, you live on corned beef pasties, you, man. Remember that live back in the day, King, where I was muted for about a quarter of an hour? I still had more people in than I do now. What's happening anyway, man? Yeah, man, we've been, so you wouldn't have heard any of that. So what I was saying was, we've just been chilling out today. We found out, nice one. We were looking for something to watch last night, like a new series found this thing called The Outsiders, man. It's about these hillbillies. Well, they're not that bad, but they all live on this mountain in America, and they have like their own community and that. You know what I mean? Don't have money or anything. Just when they need stuff, they go down from the mountains, go into like this town. You know, the town know about them, and obviously they looked at in a bad light. They all got long hair and that, wear bad clothes, and none of them can read. But there's this one of them who looks like he deflected like 10 years ago or something. He went down to live in the city, live in the town, mingled with them, but he wanted to go back. Has anyone seen it? Yeah, man. Beauty. If you like that type of thing, because we liked our favourites, like Sons of Anarchy and stuff like that. It's a bit like that. A little bit like that. But there's 2 seasons. We're on episode 6 of the first season. So at least we know we're going to get another day or 2 out of it. Like, that's what we do when we find something good. Just like hammer it. Yeah, it's a toss-up between Sons of Anarchy and I don't know, I like Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones, obviously. It's been that many, but you know, all the classic ones. What's been happening today anyway, King? What's happening with what happened to Titchy? What happened to Titchy, King? Looked like he was going to make a comeback, didn't he? Breaking Bad was beautiful. Oh, mate, Vikings, exactly. Louise loved the Vikings as well. Yeah, man, we all wanted to be Ragnar, like. I imagine King looks a bit like Walter White, to be honest. I know, yeah, Titchy, yeah. So it looked like he was coming back. Was that only like in like a response to his ex? Was she going to spill the beans on him or something? Because he must have got to her because he soon stopped, didn't he? What happened to Man United? I didn't watch Match of the Day last night, mate, but 3-0 at home at Bournemouth. Is that what it was, eh? Do you reckon he's had a pay, like? Do you reckon he's at a pair? Shut up, or he's just had like a word, said he's going to get the boys on. There was still a few people there, Slim. Have you had it on for long, this lad? It was, DSL didn't realise it was a rerun. Even when I told him, he still didn't get it at all. But if back in the day, even a crap Man United squad at Old Trafford would have beat Bournemouth, wouldn't it? Right. It's in that borough. I didn't realise where Ipswich were. I didn't realise they were second in the league. Looks like the playoffs again for us. Do you think he's going to get the sack then, or what? He's going to get the sack. This Ten Hag bloke, and if he does, like, he'll get it. And King, what about that FA Cup draw, mate? What are the chances of that? All them teams. How many teams is in that draw? And you pull out Sunderland. I'm not sure where it's at, like. Oh, that's what I meant to say. What about we got Liverpool next night. I don't like, you know. 1 sec, please.
Aye.
Oh yeah, 7-0, man. Of all the teams to beat 7-0, Liverpool, Jesus. Yeah, man, we had a house full of, we had 4, to be fair, the big dead quiet, 4 lasses. My daughter's friends upstairs. The dog's the worst. The dog's worse than all of them put together. Is there a match on now, like? Arsenal 5 years in front. They would like the King saying them Crocs are the only ones he hasn't got. I don't know where we got that. Where did we get that picture from? Well, Louise sent us it. Whenever Louise and the daughter go out, yeah, if they see anyone with Crocs on, they'll like get a sneaky pic and send me it, like if I'm at work and that. Somebody commented right at the start of this live as well about it, saying that the holes in them Crocs is where your dignity could get out. What are you getting for Christmas anyway, King? Have you got your eye on some new robes or what? That'll get under the wardrobe, won't you? The dog just tears things up.
Now.
She's not happy unless she's like, you know, she loves the ripping bit. She get hold of something, loves it when it rips. We went to Middlesbrough yesterday and it absolutely just pissed down the whole day. There's an ice rink there, a mobile ice rink in the town. And it would be nice if it was snowing and that, you know.
Can you cover up in your bed?
I'm not even joking either, is he? He does wear them and that. I told you about my nephew on his birthday the other week, didn't I? They were up his presents and he opened
Oh, no! No!
Crazy.
Sit down! Stay! Stay.
Same here. I don't mind the day. It's just all the bills up, don't mind. There's loads of stress in it. You should the dog in the fight with there. I'll wrap this up in a minute anyway, guys, because I've had to pause the. I've paused the Outsiders, and it's right here a good bit, but we'll probably catch us somewhere in a bit anyway. I don't know if this is live, but let's see if I can find something. You can watch this for a bit. This is funny. Early shift all week, mate. Early shift. Finish at 3. Happy days. And then I'm off. Only got till Friday, and then I'm off till 2nd of January. Hey, King, if you haven't seen this, Slim, I think you might have seen it. What's it?
Okay, lads, you ready to fight? Okay, become shield in. Okay, knuckles up, lad. Okay, let's go.
These have been training for this bout.
Let's start to see some action, boys.
Come on, man. Fuck's sake. I agree, but it was what it was.
Get back over here. Okay, let's go.
The bald-headed one's definitely king-like, isn't it?
Watch out for the camera, lads. Watch out. Lads, get back over here.
You're a fucking fighter. Step up and start throwing some punches.
Yeah, come on, we've got to see some moves. Come on.
Well, if he's not fucking throwing, I'm not throwing. Come closer to me then. Fuck you then.
You're here for a fight, Jacko. Jacko, you're here for a fight.
At the end of the day, we're meant to be fighting. Yeah, we are. Fucking knobbing off at each other. I'm not knobbing off at you.
He just wants to.
Towards you. I understand what you're saying, but if you're not going to throw me, I have my tactic and you have yours. If we're not going to agree on it, then fuck the fight.
Well, no, here, hold on, dads. Here, hey, listen to me. Yeah, just listen to me. Both of you, listen. Both shut up and listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Come over here. Away from your missus. No disrespect. This is a gentleman's sport, and this is the way it's going to be fucking kept, right? I know you want to fight. You're a very good stalker, and you want to back. Yeah, I know that. But there's a but, right? You come here for a fight, so let's get the fucking thing on, all right? And be friends after, okay?
I mean, can't you do that digitized shit? Well, I'll throw some punches at him. You put some fucking computer shit in, and we'll just say we had a fight, and I'll just say, you know what I mean? I don't fucking mind that.
Okay, come on, boys. Let's get it on. All right, let's go. Let's make a little bit of a ring, okay? Keep Jacko in. Can you step in a bit closer, lads? Keep him inside the ring. It's big enough.
I'm just not feeling it at the moment, that's all.
Okay. Right, listen. Try and keep out. Jacko, what's up, mate?
How could it be?
Just have one more go on lane, twin.
So, you know, I'm just not feeling that shit. I'm not
It's
really.
not. It's about the audience. And
Jacko.
it's silent. It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah, just not feeling it. Ty, for some reason, I came and I was all good intentions, but I'm just not feeling
The
that
atmosphere.
I can't help that, Jacko.
Can we not? Can we not all shout and scream?
You know, you're not here to come and like spectate a fight. We're here to get two fighters fighting.
Lions not flat.
Well, yeah, it is. Well, you got to get in there, Jacko. Okay. Listen, no one's making you fight. Well, you need to get in the zone, right? You need to get in the zone. You're here for a fight, right? Listen, Jacko. If you want to fight, we'll get the fight on. If you don't, then listen, no one's making you do this, right?
I know. I felt good before.
Jacko, no disrespect. I love you, bro. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something, Jacko. Cut the shit. It's you, mate. Word gets out there that you fucking bottled it. I'm telling you, people will be fucking laughing.
I always assumed that bottling was like not turning up at all.
No.
I don't know. It's like you don't have a choice when you're taking a shit. You know, whatever's coming out your ass, you just have to do it, don't you? And you know, I just thought I've come here. I understand if I'd not stood in front of him, like. But
Jacko, you haven't stood. What you're trying to do, you're trying to justify yourself. It's not working, but if you listen. because I know your lady would be looking at you in a different light.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You know, she'd be looking at you in a different light, and that's entirely up to you if you can live with that. I couldn't. And every time you're making love to your woman, you're wondering what she's thinking about you. She loves you to bits. She loves you to bits, but she will. No question about it. I'm telling you now. She would be looking at you in a different light. It would have been better that you didn't bring your lady here today. That way, she wouldn't have known what's gone on. Mate, I'll tell you what. I'm telling you something now, and I'm telling you this is from a fighter spirit, and as a friend, Jacko. I'm telling you, this day is going to haunt you for the rest of your fucking life. If you don't give it one more round, this day is going to haunt you big time, and you will not feel like the man, the man that you thought you were. You are not.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I suppose it's just the way it is. Sometimes I think.
Okay. You don't want to fight?
Not now, no.
Well, it's not now, no. If it's not now, no, that means never. Because I'll tell you what, Jacko, no one on the circuit is going to touch you. Listen, you know, your life's going to change. Well, if you don't want to, you better go and have a chat with him.
Would you want to mention to him briefly then, and then I'll just get my t-shirt on and then I'll talk to him?
Yeah, I'll go and have a quiet word. Get your shirt on. He's bald in. That's a shame.
But before anyone could speak to Jacko, he left the arena without even shaking hands with his opponents.
Where's he going? Turned up today to a fight and he kept running away from me like a little pussy what he is.
Honestly, I'm not even joking, right? If you haven't seen that one, wait there a minute, yeah? And I'll just play it for you. I don't know where it is now. 2626. King, that's a thingy. They've been training for months for that fight, right? There's another one before it, though. It's even funnier, man. See if I can find it. This might be it here. Disrespect for both fighters. Oh god. I'm not sure what this is like, but I've done it.
Well, if you want, we have t-shirts, we have water bottles, and free food.
Police technology just gets more advanced every.
See if I get the wrong thing there. Hang on. One sec, let me see, because I don't know if this was right at the start of it, isn't it?
Okay, we come shielding. Okay, knuckles up, lad. Okay, let's go.
Just look at look. So this show, yeah, it's on YouTube. Can't remember what it's called now.
Let's start to see some action, boys.
But there's another fella on here who's I'll put it in the link after you can find it.
I agree, but it was what I do.
Did you hear his excuses though?
Get back over here. Okay, let's go.
But you nearly knocked,
Come on,
you
then,
nearly
guys. Let's
knocked
see
his
some
girlfriend out here. The only punch he throws, like when he falls backwards.
Watch out for the camera, lads. Watch out.
He elbows his
Lads, get back over here. Yeah, come on, we've got to see some moves. Come on.
If he's not fucking throwing, I'm not throwing.
You're here for a fight,
Scotty.
Jacko.
And what
Jacko,
the
you're here for a
episodes are like
fight.
half an hour long.
Yeah, we are. I'm not knobbing off.
He just wants to.
Towards you, you're running off.
And you have two fighters and have the build up to fight.
Well, no,
and
here,
throw
hold
you
on,
in
lads. Hey,
the
hey,
fight,
listen to me. Listen to Yeah, just listen to me. Both of you, listen. Both shut up and listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Come over here. Away from your missus. No disrespect. This is a gentleman's sport, and this is where it's going to be fucking kept, right? I know you want to fight. You're a very good stalker, and you want to back. Yeah, I know that. I know that. But there's a but, right? You come here for a fight, so let's get the fucking thing on, all right? And be friends after, okay?
I mean, can't you do that digitized shit? Well, I'll throw some punches at him. You put some fucking computer shit in, and we'll just say we had a fight and that, and I'll just say, you know what I mean? I don't fucking mind that.
Okay, come on, boys. Let's get it on. All right, let's go. Let's make a little bit of a ring, okay? Keep Jacko in. Can you step in a bit closer, lads? Keep him inside the ring. It's big enough.
I'm just not feeling it at the moment, that's all.
Okay. Right, listen. Try and keep out. Jacko, what's up, mate?
I've got more on my own twin.
So, you know, I'm just not feeling that shit. I'm not
It's
really.
not. It's about the audience. And it's
Jacko.
silent. It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's not feeling it. Ty, for some reason, I can't.
The atmosphere's not right.
The atmosphere.
I can't help that, Jacko.
Can we not all shout and scream?
You know, you're not here to come and like spectate a fight. We're here to get two fighters fighting.
Brian's not fine.
Well, yeah, it is. Well, you got to get in there, Jacko. Okay. Listen, no one's making you fight. Well, you need to get in the zone, right? You need to get in the zone. You're here for a fight, right? Listen, Jacko. If you want to fight, we'll get the fight on. If you don't, then listen. No one's making you do this, right?
I know. I felt good before.
Jacko, no disrespect. I love you, bro. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something, Jacko. Cut the shit. It's you, mate. Word gets out there that you fucking bottled it. I'm telling you, people will be fucking laughing.
I always assumed that bottling was like not turning up at all.
No.
I don't know. It's like you don't have a choice when you're taking a shit. You know, whatever's coming out your ass, you just have to do it, don't you? And you know, I just thought I've come here. I understand if I'd not stood in front of him, like. But
Jacko, you haven't stood. What you're trying to do, you're trying to justify yourself. It's not working, but if you listen, because I know your lady will be looking at you in a different light. Do you know?
Yeah.
You know, she'd be looking at you in a different light, and it's entirely up to you if you can live with that. I couldn't. And every time you're making love to your woman, you're wondering what she's thinking about you. She loves you to bits. But
I'm
she
not
will.
getting copyright
I'm
for
telling you
this.
now, she'd be looking at you in a different light. It would have been
I
better
will
that
put
you
the
were
other-
radio today.
the other
That way she wouldn't
episodes
know
on
what's going on. Mate, I'll
when
tell you what, I'm telling you something now, and I'm telling you this is from a fight spirit. And as a friend,
Review them
Jacko,
because it's
I'm telling you, this
awful,
day is
yeah.
going to haunt you for the rest of your fucking life. If you don't give it one more round, this day is going to haunt you big time, and you will not feel like the man, the man that you thought you were. You are not.
yeah, I mean, sometimes I suppose it's just the way it is. Sometimes I think.
Okay, you don't want to fight?
Not now, no.
Well, it's not now. No. If it's not now, no, that means never. Because I'll tell you what, Jacko, no one on the circuit is going to touch you. Listen, you know, your life's going to change. Well, if you don't want to, you better go and have a chat with him.
Would you want to mention to him briefly then, and then I'll just get my t-shirt on and then I'll talk to him?
Yeah, I'll go and have a quiet word. Get your shirt on. He's bald. That's a shame.
But before anyone could speak to Jacko, he left the arena without even shaking hands with his opponents.
Where's he going?
Turn up today.
Unbelievable that, like, isn't it? Right, guys, that's what I'm going to do. We'll leave it here, but I will find what that's called. There's quite a few episodes, and I'll put the other ones up. Because I know you'll all enjoy that, like.
mystical, and I'm like original. Coming in pretty double for London to Liverpool. Good and analytical. The ambition for the critical. To my lyrical syllable. Feed it you. That's how we do. Feed it you. That's how we ride. Feed it you. You don't know joke. I'm Mr. Poor Man. Run the show, man. Hey. Feed it you. Feed it now. Feed it you. Feed it good. Feed it you. You don't know why yo. Now when they're gonna feed, see the one coming when I face part in my seat. See the one coming when I come to breathe. Taking the breath when I come in to leave. Leave this, say the what green out for the one coming down. Become a get loud, become a get down. See me when they feel you all around. Say man, I might say down, nigga, don't say, shaking the bigger, the bomb, say bigger.